Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video. Well, in fact, I think this is actually my first FIFA 22 video, which I am so excited for because I can't wait to get into FIFA 22 itself. What are we doing today? We are talking about how to start FIFA 22 like a pro. And of course, that isn't myself. That is Josh, who is very much part of our channel now. Are you there, mate?
Yes, I am, Martin. How are you?
Good. Everything's good. Yeah, I'm all good, buddy. Hope you got your thinking cap on today because we are going to be picking your brains about everything about how to start FIFA like a pro. But before we do that, I know there was something you wanted to say to everyone.
Yes, hi everyone. Just wanted to make sure that you like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Me and Martin, we'll be doing a lot of videos together. Come FIFA 22, weekly uploads. I don't want you guys to miss out on it, so make sure to do all of that.
Exactly. We're going to be doing loads of stuff, so make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Right, okay, so let's get into the video itself. So, point number one. We are going to be talking about packs, which is obviously really vital come the start of FIFA. And we're talking about whether you are like a pro looking to become a world champion or whether this is your first ever Ultimate Team. The same sort of rules are going to apply. And this year we could have welcome packs. You might have the 4,600 points from the Ultimate Edition, or you might just be putting points on yourself. But we're going to ask Josh to tell us about when's the best time to open them, when's the best time to sell them, or what should you do with your FIFA points? Should you even open packs? So Josh, let us know. What do you think?
Yes, so in my opinion, if you're buying the Ultimate Edition with the 4,600 FIFA points, play draft. Online draft is always a really good way. I'd say if you can get to at least the second round onwards, you're confident of that. Play lots of draft, gets you better at the game, also gets you better at the rewards than just opening the 7.5k packs available in store in time of the game.
Okay, cool. And did you said that if you're around like a gold 2 player, you reckon that you should head into draft?
Yeah, 100%. Even if you don't play much draft, I reckon sort of around that gold 2 standard and above, you'll get to that second round. Hopefully most of the time, like I say, you'll get better for your obviously FIFA points worth at that point than just opening the 7.5k packs, because you could win a draft, get like I said, 50k pack worth a lot more, and hopefully packs on better.
Ultimately, you can get more for your money, is what you're saying.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Cool. And I think I would just add on to that, if you're somebody that's more of a casual player and maybe you've put 12,000 FIFA points on, obviously that is a hell of a lot of drafts you would have to play. So just play a little bit of draft, then open some packs. But just bear in mind that the market will be at its lowest on early access and at the full release of the game. But as we move towards the first FUT Champs, the prices will increase. So hope that's all sunk in. Let's move on to point number 2. Right guys, so that was us covering packs and FIFA points. Now we're on to point number 2, which is how to complete objectives. And we're talking about the foundation objectives here, the really easy objectives at the start of FIFA that just get you them little rewards. So you can see on screen here now, I know we're on FIFA 21, but I'm sure they'll be very similar come FIFA 22. And it's just easy stuff like get a green link between your players, get 150 coins. And then link 2 players by their nation and club, another 150 coins. And then 3 perfect links, and you've got yourself a gold reward pack. And that list just goes on with chemistry, reach 100 chem, transfer list a player, go and play a game of squad battles, add a contract, all that type of stuff. So go and do that straight away. It won't take you no time at all, and you'll get little rewards for it, which will just bolster up your team, and it's nice and easy to do. Do you agree with that, Josh?
Sounds good, Martin. Very well explained.
Yeah?
Very well
cool.
explained.
Right, so no need to dwell on that any further. Let's go into point number 3. So we're on to point number 3 already now. Point 1, remember, was about the packs, and point number 2 was about the objectives. Josh, tell us what point number 3 is.
So point number 3 is about SBCs. So all those objectives that Martin was mentioning about earlier for yourself, put them all into your basic SBCs. There's plenty of them at the start of the game, which you can literally just the bronze, silvers, golds. You get plenty of untradables. Like I say, put them in those basic SBCs. You then get some tradable packs, which hopefully you can pack maybe some really, really good. Or just anyone just tradable, really, just to get yourself some more coins to help really boost your team.
Yeah, I'd give a little tip on that, and that would be marquee matchups, because for the first week they should be really easy to complete. It won't be high rated, and you'll get tradable packs back that you can invest back into your team. So I'd say that is definitely a must. So there we go. That is point number 3. Let's move on to point number 4. So guys, moving on quite quickly here, and we're already on to point number 4, which is something that I know a little bit about. And point number 4 is going to be go and play squad battles, right? And I know that some of you will find this incredibly boring, or some of you will be people that like playing squad battles. Whatever it is, I don't care. Go and play squad battles. The reason is because you can have the most basic team, that you can go and win games on squad battles, and you will get stuff like your coin boost out of it. You will complete other objectives. You will get better at the game. You will still get a feel for the gameplay, even though it's offline gameplay, and you'll also get yourself rewards for the following Monday, which of course are all tradable. So for me, it's an absolute must. I'm not saying go and play all 40 games. But if you have the time to do that, of course, by all means, go and do it. You can get higher ranks, higher rewards. Me personally, I can get like 500,000 coins the first few weeks of squad battles. So it can be done, trust me. But if not, at least go and play like 5 or 10 and just get some coins and rewards into your club. Because if you don't know, you can lower the difficulty level. So you will be able to win the games. So it's an absolute must. What do you think, Josh? Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, you're the expert here. So
I'd like to think so. So yeah, that my main advice there is make sure you go and play squad battles, and that is point number 4. Let's move on to the last one, point number 5. Right guys, and we're into point number 5. Hope you've enjoyed the video so far. Josh, tell us what's point number 5. Over to you, buddy.
So point 5 is about division rivals. So obviously at the start of the FIFA, obviously what we've been talking about when you've been playing your drafts, opening your packs, obviously you now go and build a team. Firstly, my advice, say if you get 100,000 coins from your team, don't go and buy a player worth 90,000 coins and then have the rest of your team on 10,000. It's an unbalanced team. I've done it in the past. It doesn't work. My advice, build a balanced team. Build your defence, your midfield, your strikers, all within sort of the same sort of range. You don't want one being more better than the other.
No point having a superstar, just one superstar.
Exactly that. You need a balanced team, and trust me, it will be better for you in the long run.
And just to trip you up there as well, would you, of course, neither of us are market traders at all, but I would suggest that could protect your coins a little bit. If you go and buy a superstar player, and in a week's time, and you've just fought so hard to get 20 or 30,000 coins, and he's just gone like after a week. So yeah, I think that would be another reason why to get a balanced team as well. So Josh, what do you think people should be expecting in Rivals this year once they go into it? And I'm talking about somebody that is maybe say an elite player, or even somebody that, like we said, is playing Ultimate Team for the first time.
No, of course. So this year, by the sounds of it, everyone's going to be starting in Division 10. So every single player that you know that plays Ultimate Team will be starting from Division 10. There won't be any placement games where we can maybe sort of filter out after a few games. Division 10, it will be hard.
It's going to be a snake pit.
It's just, there's going to be a lot of players in there. It's going to be very random. You might well match someone who at the sort of maybe after a month will be in Division 8, but you might match someone who's a professional FIFA player as well. So it's all about just trying to not worry too much if you take a loss. Sort of try and take each game as it comes. Learn, because it's a new game, right? It's different from this FIFA.
Yep.
There's going to be different stuff that doesn't work. Just try and take that point to learn. Just going into that first champs. And after sort of 2 or 3 weeks, everyone will sort of find their level. People will filter out. And then you can sort of really go and practice as much as you want. And then really just try and grind and try and get higher up in the divisions.
Yeah, so guys, like what Josh is saying there, if you don't beat yourself up, even if you end up losing like 4 games in a row, if you're naturally like a Division 6 or a Division 5 player, you're probably going to pick some L's up at the start, because you could end up facing Josh, who's put 200,000 FIFA points on. That's what you're putting on, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so and So you could come up against somebody like Josh, who's just finished first in the world. He's putting 200,000 FIFA points on, and you're a Division 6 player, which is no disgrace, but I'm just saying, you know, don't get too downhearted about it, because after a couple of weeks, it should even itself out. But if you've been practicing for that couple of weeks, and even if you have been taking L's and you're playing better people, hopefully it stands you in good stead for the rest of the game. That would be my advice as a slightly lower grade of player, shall we say. So yeah, I think that is all cracking advice. Anything further that you want to add, Josh, or are you happy with everything we've covered?
No, that's all good with me, Martin. All good with me.
Yeah, me too. So we don't want to take up any more of your time. Of course, we've said that there's going to be more videos coming in the future. I think the next one from me and Josh is actually going to be showing what you get from 200,000 FIFA points, which could be very, very interesting, because it's a lot of money to put in, and so it'd be very interesting to see what Josh can get out of it. But get in the comments, ask anything you want. Me and Josh will both answer it, and yeah, obviously we'll try and help you as best we can. But guys, that is going to be it for today. So please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time, won't we, Josh?
Yes, bye guys.
See you later, guys. Bye bye.